Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new server for the PureCraft group. We are currently in Feed the Beast Infinity Light, and as I'm sure you can see behind me, we have a couple of new peers. So everyone say welcome to Sassy and Fade.
Welcome.
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 Thanks, guys. We're super excited.
Yeah, we are going to be doing all sorts of fun things. I know Tanner and I have some fun things planned, but I don't know about the rest of you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we
It's
got
a
some boring stuff
surprise.
planned, don't we, Seth? No.
Yeah, very boring. Don't mind the evil lair.
It's fine. Or
The
this,
hidden
this,
rogue gallery.
the screams coming from within. That's normal.
It's totally normal.
It's out of joy.
Yes.
Pain screams of joy. I feel surrounded. I'm gonna back up a little bit here.
Okay. Get him! He doesn't gonna.
I don't
gonna
like
run.
people.
Hi, Fade.
I'm good.
He's gonna drown himself.
Pool party!
Don't do that. We have a full server to work with.
Yes.
It's not
true.
worth it, Fade. It's not worth it.
Yes, it's not worth
Okay.
it. So we are just close by spawn, and I think we're just going to start exploring and gathering things now.
It's gorgeous here.
So
I
is
love
this
this
It
spot.
is.
mad dash in random directions to find our home?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, pretty much.
so.
Ooh, orchard. What are these? Ooh, portobello mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, those are probably tasty.
Found some pot
Did
belly
anyone bring a
mushrooms.
boat?
A boat?
Oh,
Yes, I just spawned in with some, yeah.
I can't
I know
eat
where I'm going.
portobello mushrooms.
oh, they must
oh,
need
someone needs
something
to
else.
sleep.
Uh-oh,
Beast.
someone have a
Somebody
bed?
Oh
sleep.
no, we introed through the
Bed's spot.
day.
Beds are inside.
Going. I'm running for spawn.
I hear
I'm running.
zombies.
So the game
That's
starts with this
not
mad dash to a new place. I'm like mad dash back to spawn so we can sleep.
Mad dash to the bed.
Mad dash. Oh
Can only
no!
sleep at night.
I'm
can only
already
sleep at night.
lost. Wait, I can see you guys on my radar. Okay. Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Do
Why
we
is
need
there a
another
zombie
bed?
already?
Ooh, meat.
I'm helping.
Oh,
There we
we're good.
go.
Sharing
Yay.
some of my mushrooms, and I'm taking some steak. That's an even trade, right?
Yeah, mushrooms and steak. That's a.
I mean,
Sweet.
portobello mushrooms can be made into.
Oh, I can't get into my inventory yet.
Fade, you might want to
Yeah,
figure
on
that one out.
everybody-
Yeah, I was gonna say on the Fate
everywhere.
Alchemist side, we'll just cut to Sassy's point of view for a minute.
No.
Nope, that'll work. Oh, this is gorgeous. Ooh, ooh.
Ew.
Wait,
Ew, ew.
was that?
Ew. Is this a
Why
good
can't
sound?
I? Oh.
Oh,
Because it's
Rubber
got permission,
band.
Because it's on spawn.
Yeah.
yeah. There's plenty of grub in the
Yeah.
chest near the.
I tried to be nice and it failed.
You know
It's
what?
alright.
Ooh.
I couldn't plant him back. That's weird.
Yeah. Because of the spawn predictions.
Do. Grab
The
some
only reason I can
flowers.
mess with it is 'cause I'm OP.
Okay.
Aha.
All
Right.
right.
I'm
Ooh,
gonna head
very
off. I
good.
know which direction I'm going in, so I will catch you guys later.
Have
All
fun.
right. See
Don't
ya.
die,
Have
rat.
fun.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Hello everyone, Clangeddon here. Hey. Whoop, 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 whoop. Coming at you from the PureCraft server where we've actually started up a new mod. I think we're playing FTB Infinity Light. Version 1.10. We've already found our place to live. We'll have an intro up for you here soon. I believe Navi recorded an intro. I was unfortunately unable to make it. But as you see as I'm running here, it looks like Navi is laying down a hedge maze. There she is. Hi, Navi. Hello. You'll see that we've got a couple things down and in place. Some small infrastructure before we start building and whatnot. What I've gotten going on over here is Tinker's is a little different in this edition than what we were doing in Fullcraft. Unfortunately, Tinker's tools do not level any longer. So, I have a feeling they're only really going to be good till about mid-game or so. So, I've been working on it, and there's a couple other things added, like this Tinker's Tank. Check this guy out. Everybody, I'm sure, if you're watching this video, you've probably seen a Tinker Smeltery built before and what it's used for. Here's the Smeltery. Now, we've set up this tank system, which the really neat thing about the tank is it'll take all of the alloys. Here, let me go grab some iron or something here. Something that I know will mix. Let's do cobalt and ardite. So normally, if I was to put a piece of cobalt and a piece of ardite into the smeltery, it would make manolin. Get that started, get him in there. We'll go put these guys back so I don't forget. It might take a moment here. So what's going to happen is that's going to melt down. It's going to get sucked out by this transfer node and put into the Tinker's Tank here. And it'll all be separate liquids instead of it combining together like it does normally. Now, normally if I wanted to do cobalt and ardite in just the smeltery, I'd have to put in all the cobalt, then drain it out, then put in all the ardite and drain it out. So it didn't turn any of it into manolin. Unless I want a manolin, of course. So here we go. Here's the cobalt. Oh, nope, looks like the ardite's going to go first in. It was sucked out. There's the cobalt. It was taken out. And if you'll notice, we have no purple or manolin in here. So, another item that we got, and it looks like if you look at my inventory bar here, we have a whole bunch of seared bricks and so on. A new item that they've also added, or at least I've never used before, which is the only reason I'm really making it. There's probably other routes that are a little better for what I'm trying to do here. But, nonetheless, this will be a good time. Never really tried it, so let's give it a shot. Let's put this here so we have something we can build that off of. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, get that flower out of the way. But this is a furnace that they've made. It's supposed to do a quarter stack at a time, which is pretty neat. And there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. Well, that was too many, wasn't it? Yep, it was. There we go. Now this has to be a completely square structure. We need some more dirt. Do we have any more dirt over here? So I quit falling in the holes. I think we're out of dirt. All we're getting from this mystical grove that we're in is oh, there's some dirt. Yay. How much was it? A whole 9 pieces. But the only thing we're getting from this is that silty dirt. And not everything grows on silty dirt. I'm also finding out if you put normal dirt next to silty dirt, the normal dirt will turn into silty dirt. Which doesn't help out at all either when you're trying to grow trees and so on. Other than the trees that normally grow in this biome. Alright, so now we got our 5x5 square block. We need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. And we're going to fill this in. Alright. So we definitely want the front here. How do we want to do this? Let's put one level down. That way it's eye level. Put on the controller. Is that put on the right way? Yeah, it looks like it. Then we have 2 seared tanks. This is where we put our lava fuel. So we got 2, 3, 4, whoop, 4, 5. And This might be able to get us to cook something a little different. We're kind of living off of juice right now. Though, we kind of tore everything down. We had a little dirt house basically to start with, and we kind of tore that all down to get everything going here. Kind of locked myself in the furnace. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Now, we have to, unlike the smeltery, we have to put a cap on this guy. The tank was the same way, if you'll notice. It has to be a perfect square. Oh, back into the hole again. Man, I'm good at this. Get back up here. And in theory, once we complete the last block here, it should turn into the furnace. Nope, it didn't activate. Why is that? Well, let's go look at the book. Seared furnace. The seared furnace is a master to all furnaces, cooking quarter stacks at once and cooking food with greater speed. Any size, we've made it. Oh, does it have to be a? Let's see. Do I make it 5 by 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So it's a 5 by 5. It may be made using seared blocks of any kind with a single controller. At least one tank for fuel must be present and placed on the outer... Okay, that's why. I gotta take these and put them on the outside edge. There we go. Now we have a furnace. So let's get the old bucket out here. Let's get some lava in there. Did that read as having fuel? Is there one? Because Tinkers also, when you used to put multiple seared tanks on, would only read one tank. So the other ones were just storage. You would still have to remove it from them and put it in the other. So, okay, well, we got that. Let's see if the other one is just storage. Yes. No. It actually went down. So interesting. Alright, let's see. Do we have any ore anywhere? Do I have any in my bag? Let's check here. Doesn't look like it. Let's see. Do I have any ore down in this box? I kind of spent some of the downtime off camera just smelting everything into ingots and whatnot using the smeltery. Yeah, let's do these 4 pieces of nickel. Let's see what happens. I'm going to only do 1 to test because I could double up in the smeltery, so I kind of want to see if this doubles. Or what happens with it. I don't really see where the output would be, or... Oh, it's right there. So that only does single. It does it really fast, but it still only does singles. So I think we're still going to be cooking all the ore in the smeltery. So let's just drop that ingot in there. So, alright. So now we have that laid out. It's going to be a little room based off of the hedge maze here. I got to put more hedges up and redo the floor yet. I just haven't figured out what I want to do for the floor. If you have any ideas or whatnot, please post them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let's see. I think we're starting to collect a little more. Well, I can put my armor back on just to be safe and go to sleep because I think people are streaming. Oh, I see Navi out there. Hello again, Navi. It's taken her a good amount of time, but this is interesting. Ooh, here's a room over here that we'll be using. I think the goal is to pretty much live in a hedge maze. Maybe we'll build some towers on the outside of it, or inside of it, some fountains, some gardens. I'm leaving a lot of that creative process up to her. So I tend to do more of the technical items and do all the mundane tasks like gathering ore and so on. Speaking of, let's go hit the... Unfortunately, we don't have Vein Miner in this pack, and Tinkers do not level, so you only get a set amount of modifiers with your tools. So I had to build a couple different tools if you look down at the bar here. I haven't named them or anything yet, but we've built a hammer. And what we did with this hammer is there are 2 items. Let's see, they are called, are they extenders? No? Let's see. I know they're width and height, but they're... Here, let's just do at Tinkers. And there they are. Expanders. I built a horizontal and a vertical expander. I put them on here, so the neat thing about this is it mines a whole area. So unlike, since we don't have Tinkers, this gives me the ability to mine out larger chunks at least. Let's see. And I can make a shovel that does the same thing. Unfortunately, since they don't level, I won't get any more modifiers, so I don't think it's possible in any way to make a truly unbreaking tool. So I made sure to like throw iron or something I could easily gather into each tool, which isn't optimized, but it gives me a few more options. So now let's see if I can remember how to get out of here. I think it's this way. Yep, there we go. So let's get out of this hole. Here's another, here I'll show you another really cool feature about the Mystic Grove here. Oh, where's my juice? Get my juice in my belly. Nom 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 nom. There we go. Yes, oh, nope, it's not going to be over there. Hey, Navi. Have a torch. I think I have one buried over here. Yeah, these really cool pools that heal you, give you regen, see, regeneration while you're in them. So they're really neat, but unfortunately, when you pick up the water, it's just water. So we have no way of moving them. And see, when I put the new water down, it creates what? Why is that? That's... Ooh, okay. That's not cool. Well, that's interesting. If you place normal water down in the hot springs, it turns the hot spring water or the healing spring water into stone. Well, let's go put this in this pool over here. We picked this biome because it's a pretty biome. Look at all of the really cool trees that we get, the ground. The water is a really neat color, so I'm really looking forward to us making a like a fountain or a water feature with this colored water. I think that'll be really neat. But I'm going to have to go out, and looks like it's going to have to go out and collect some more dirt for us. And I don't know if Navi needs more leaves or not. I'll have to find out from her here in a few, though it looks like, oh, she's stuck in her design. Here we do have the nether portal up. I'll give you another quick little tour of everything else that we've kind of done. Jump over into the nether real quick. I'm not going to spend much time here because I'm not really quite prepared. Did put up the portal to just jump in and grab some ardite and some cobalt real fast. Some nether quartz for some of the projects that we were doing. Oh my, that's loud. Though we do have, oh, it moved. I'm gonna have to redo this, it looks like. So, but we jumped over. We're on top, for whatever reason, which is really cool, on top of a, another fortress, so it'll be a little easier to go get our skulls and maybe some blaze rod and whatnot, which I'm pretty sure we need some blaze powder for something. Might have to do with RF storage, but we're not quite up there yet. We're still working on power and so on. There. That bothered me. I had to get rid of it. So, we have the furnace. Let's see. I think what we want to do is let's grab some. Do I have some stone on me? Let's get rid of some of this stuff. I have way too much stuff on me. There's that. Oak trees are down here. There's really no rhyme or reason. We just kind of threw this up just for storage temporarily. So for all you folks with OCD out there, I apologize. We will be moving to another. I think we're going to try refined storage. We just got to be really careful with it, with the bugs and everything that are out there for it. Like no throwing shulker boxes, or though I don't think we have access to shulker boxes in this pack. Where are all the magic tree saplings? They're right there now. We'll just put you guys in there. Alright, so let's get this nickel put away. And then I think we're going to try to make a shuriken. Shuriken? Hadouken? I don't know. However you want to pronounce it. And I'm putting that there. So we'll need that. We're going to need... which is in the box, or my bag. We're going to need all of the... might as well pull that down. Items for the tinkers. Let's put them... there. Then we want the stencil table. And I think we want the part builder. Let's do the tool station. I'll go over here and grab my other tool station. Get the iron out of there. Okay, then we have a crafting table. Well, let's put the crafting table right here. Not in there. Jeez. Alright, I think what we want to build is our shuriken. So we're going to need 4 knife blades. Pretty sure we have a stencil for knife blades somewhere. There we go. We're gonna put it in the part builder, and we're gonna put a piece of stone in there. We're not making a stone blade. Whoop. But we need the stone blade. Oh, we're also gonna need this guy over here, aren't we? Nope, I left it in there. Look at me running around. Chicken with my head cut off. Molten aluminum brass. And let's make our knife blade. Cast. There we go. So, what do we want to make the knife blade out of? Yeah, of course, Navi. Oh, well, then there goes that idea. But we'll be near the fortress no matter. I mean, I have it on my map, and we'll be able to find it again. This may take a few. I don't know if we're going to take this hedge maze and just build on top, if we're going to be buildings up, if we're going to go building and go underground for some things. We have quite a bit of discussing to do as to exactly what we're going to go. I know we wanted to do a hedge maze, and we've started with that. I'll have to tell her she needs to close up this mine shaft. She can. We'll just start a new one if needs be. I think for power, we're going to start shooting for big reactors. I think if I can get some ender pearls here from an enderman, I might try to make at least a basic capacitor and get like a mechanism windmill going just to get basic power going so we can start building some of the more important machines like alloy smelters and swag mills and so on. And then we do have RF tools, so I think we'll also probably be building some teleporters to at least get around to each other's bases. I'm very much looking forward to being able to... I think we even have dimensions in this. And if we do, that'll be a lot of fun. We really haven't ever... even when we attempted Hermit Pack, got really into the dimensions. We tried a little bit, toyed around with it, but never really got deep into it. So it should be interesting. That'll be fun. Let's see. But I'm going to try to spend some time here prettying this area up. Oh yeah, I'm going to definitely have to go dirt hunting here soon. But let's get our knife blades made. Anyway, we definitely want to make one blade out of paper and one blade out of bone. Ooh, I heard a skeleton. There he is. I don't even have a sword on me. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, he didn't drop his bow. That would have been nice. Alright, so we need bones and we need paper. How much of each of those do we have? Probably not enough. Oh, there's more bones right there. And I know we have sugar cane somewhere too. I picked some earlier. Alright. Oh, crafting table. Oh, there's some paper in there. Look at that. It's pretty neat how they attach themselves to the chest that's right beside them. So, we need the knife blade out of here. Need to go to the part builder. Oh, that's the tool station. There we go, the part builder. We're going to make one out of paper. And what that will do is will give us writable, which will give us 4 additional bonuses we can put on it. And then we're going to make one out of bone. And we're going to put this guy back here. Now let's see. Let's make it out of cobalt and ardite. What do you think? How many do we need? 1. Ooh, we should probably make manolin. Yeah, let's make a bar of manolin. So to do that, we're going to need to temporarily disconnect this guy. Alright. for this to get done here. And then we'll put this guy back. Let's look at knife blades, see which one will it be. Yeah, this is where we'll be going eventually, is that demonic. But we're not up to draconic yet, so have to be able to make power and all that. So that's 3.6. What's that cobalt? 4.1. So we're going to want the mandolin blade, and then we're going to want the cobalt blade. So, to finish it off. So let's do the mandolin. And we'll see how this comes out. And if it comes out good, we'll make Navi one as well. That'll make her happy. Then we got all 4 of our blades. We come back to the tool station. Select that. And let's put these guys up in there. So now we're looking at 56 ammo, 544 attack. Well, that's what it's going to be for now. We can always make it better later, or different, but we need to get some weapons going that are ranged, because these skeletons are just mean. But I think that's going to be it for today. We're going to work on getting this area a little prettier. Maybe put a little storage just for this area over in here. We'll see. We'll go from there. We haven't really decided what our flooring's going to be yet. That's going to make a decision in here. So, but thank you guys for joining me today. Whoa, there's my back. There we go. I appreciate it. Look at Navi running around back there. Nonetheless, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.